Hey there, everyone, and welcome to the week of the 17th. Now, you might be wondering why is the video wider and why is it later in the week? Well, I'll tell you why. That video file got corrupted for whatever reason. It's saved as a different video, like a different what's it called? A different source or a type. Like typically when my videos get downloaded, they're in the MP4 file format. This one came as a DAT file, and I don't even know how. So you're getting this instead! Yeah! So honestly, this week, from what I can remember, I had the whole plan of weekend. I was gonna go visit family to go celebrate my birthday, and I was gonna go volunteer and everything. Yep, it seemed like everything was planned and ready to go. And my mom tested positive, so I couldn't go celebrate my birthday. And then the mother of the family that I volunteered got positive. So basically, all the plans that I had kind of just went away. So I didn't really do a whole lot. You'll even see that that I say that at the end of this video here. But in terms of work, I'm still working on a Rio Salado during this week. I do know, because this is later, I do know what happens in the end, somewhat. But this week I was concentrating on trying to get my Rio stuff together, and I had some trainings to do, and I was also finishing up one of our new training modules for one of our new security processes. So yeah, I kept myself busy during the week. It's just when the weekend came, it just kind of fell flat on its face. So I do apologize for what I had to do here, and that it's not truly authentic. But hey, you gotta roll with the punches sometimes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week, and I will see you guys next time.
Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Song of the Week here. Alright, so let's take a look and see what we got here for this week's song. Okay, so this song is called My Own Way by 8D Audio. It's just a nice one to listen to when you're just wanting to listen to music. I typically listen to this on my workout, so yeah. I enjoy listening to it, so I'll go ahead and put that video link in the description, and I'll see you guys later on in the week for some more content. Hey there everyone, and welcome to another movie review. Yep, this week we're looking at The Longest Yard, which is one of Adam Sandler's films. And honestly, Adam Sandler's films can go either really bad or really good, but this one was really good. I have to admit, this one, I mean, I've seen it before. It's just been a while, so I remember it being good. But it has been a while, so I took another watch at it, and it's just as funny as I remember it being. But it's basically Adam Sandler gets thrown into the can and has to build up a football team to play against his guards, basically. And there's just a lot of humor in it, and some character development and everything. It's something that I like. So honestly, the whole setting is taking place in jail. I mean, they did explain how he got to jail, but after that, there's no plot after he plays football. It's so is he still in jail? Did he make it out? There's nothing there. But I don't know. I don't think that really hurts the movie so much. It's kind of meant to be like that. So leave it up to your own interpretation on that here. Yeah. I just think it's hilarious how they managed to, if this was real, how they would manage to make convicts actually football stars. So yeah, super funny. But anyway, this is just a short rant. I just remember it being funny, and I wanted to say it's funny. So that's all I really got for you guys. So thank you guys for watching this little mini rant here, and I will see you guys later on this week for some more content. Hey there everyone, and welcome to another video segment for our video game review. Yep, so this video game review is actually going to be Pokemon Legends of Arceus. And no, I will never be able to say that name right because that's how I always thought it was. I didn't think it was Arceus, so excuse me if I say that. But that kind of video game actually takes place in the past, where Pokemon was just getting started. So I thought it'd be cool. Well, actually, even before I say that, like with all the inventions that were coming out, like the Pokeballs are just coming out. Nobody really knew what it was, and they were offered to few. The Pokedex was just a journal written into it. It wasn't this high-tech computer in the palm of your hand. It was where all of it like literally just got started. So I thought it'd be cool to look at the 1920s, where a lot of inventions came, just to kind of see where we're at here, and how we as a society came to get some of our inventions here. So this is just a quick snapshot of what I have here. I haven't even fact-checked this yet, so don't take of what I say into heart. If you would like to actually research this on your own, go ahead and do so. Like, I'm not stopping you. This is in no way supposed to be an educational film. This is just for pure entertainment. Okay, so let's get started. Yeah, so actually these are more than the 1920s, looks like. So washing machine, I had no idea that was made in 1907. Yeah, cool. So before that, I guess we had to wash our clothes a different way, which is kind of weird. Radio amplifier. So for everyone who likes their music that's on their phones right now, that wasn't a thing back then. So yeah, you actually had to get a separate radio for some tunes to listen to. Vacuum cleaner. Yeah. You actually have to sweep the floor, so that made things easier. The Model T automobile, yeah, that was a big one. Didn't have cars back then. We had to actually make it based on a lot of parts. So for those of you car enthusiasts, you didn't have a job back then. It wasn't even heard of. Electric toaster. Guess you had to toast your toast some other how. Electric blanket. Fortunately, no electricity on this blanket. The assembly line, which actually we don't... Well, I guess maybe some companies do it in a sense. Maybe it's just not the way that I'm thinking of. But yeah, how to speed up production, just having one person do one thing at a time, basically. The radio, which is kind of back to that radio amplifier. So yeah, refrigerator. We had to cool our stuff in a different way. Electric dishwasher, had to hand wash those dishes. Guided missile. Okay, well, I mean, we're not really shooting missiles a whole lot anymore. Or nowadays. When I say that, I mean like to the average ones. Band-aids, too. I guess you had to wrap it with I guess you had to wrap it some other way to get that wound healed. Drive-in restaurant. I mean, sure. A lie detector. Well, for those of you who are liars out there, guess you can't get away anymore. Convertible. Yep, so for all you rich folks out there, you actually had to rough it before 1922. I have no idea what an audio meter is. I guess it's for hearing loss, so I guess our older folks had a ball when that was made. The traffic signal. Yeah, that was supposed to help with traffic. Although with the state that I am in, I am almost curious that if it even did anything. Let's see. Automatic watch. Cool. Bulldozer. Guess you needed a wrecking ball instead. An instant camera. Yeah, camera wasn't on your phones either, so you had to get a camera. And it wasn't even just one of those that you could take infinite pictures of with the memory card. Like, it had a set amount of pictures. I think even before that, it was even more limiting. Loudspeaker system, so your school announcements had to be read aloud to the class before. Earth conductor compass. So we had to figure out what north was. Oh, I was reading this next one, Movella. I'm like, what is that? It's a video or movie editor. Ha, that's hilarious. So, considering what this is right now. The radial altimeter, the altitude of terrain presently. So I guess it was harder to fly back then, which makes sense. A television. No more lounging around. Like, people played outside during back then. The garage door opener, probably had to open it by hand. Liquid rocket? Sure. Not the average person does that though. Bread slicer. That thing is fine, like bread's like fine sliced bread. Jukebox. Yeah. No music over the loudspeaker, no MP3. I still like jukeboxes though, they're pretty cool. Electric television system. Garbage disposal. Guess you can't clog the sink, or else you're gonna need to get a plumber. Pressure washer. How to clean buildings some other way. Electric razor. How to do it the old-fashioned way. Sunglasses. I guess you had to cover your eyes before. And frozen food, which kind of goes along the fridge. So yeah, that's kind of what it's like back then. Some of the stuff that we had. Now, in terms of the game itself, like, I honestly haven't finished it yet. In fact, I've only gone through the first chapter, but I actually love the concept. Like, I love going out there, catching Pokemon. Like, it incentivizes you to actually catch them. And instead of, like, going through the story. The only thing so far that I'm not really a fan of is that it doesn't seem to have, like, its own identity. And this may be because I'm misinterpreting it. But it seems like it really wants to be like the Pokemon of old, you know, get the gym badges, have a storage system and all that. And just basically complete the game, basically. Well, I can't say for certain since I haven't finished the game, but that's my impression so far, is that it just has an identity crisis right now. But honestly, other than that, I love it to death. Like, it's actually really intense. Like, just evolving someone, it just puts on a big show, and like Pokemon actually attacking you, like, Jesus Christ, you have to get out. Like, this is hardcore gangster stuff. So yeah, it's a fun game if you're into that kind of thing. And I think that they're heading in the right direction. Just a few things that they need to work on, unless I'm missing something and I haven't played far enough. So I would get it if you guys are into that kind of thing. But that's kind of it for this segment. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later on during the week for some more content.
Hey there everyone, it's time for the end of the week here. Yep, end of the week. So honestly, this weekend I didn't do a whole lot. But I mean, really wasn't much to do, honestly. My mom still tested positive for COVID, so we couldn't celebrate. Then it turns out that my volunteer family, the mother tested positive, so I couldn't go volunteer. So, and then on top of that, my roommate tested positive, so I couldn't really hang out with any friends, so I was stuck here, unfortunately. Whatever. So we're just gonna wait on that. I'm actually gonna go get it tested here pretty soon on Monday. But let's hope for a positive test result, basically. Other than that, work's going good. I'm still trying to finish up my project here. It's taking me longer than I thought it was, so hopefully next week I will finish it. I will. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this week. That's all that really happened. So next week we'll try again for some fun build activities and birthday celebration. But otherwise, have a good night and take care.